YouTube. Welcome to the Student's Cookery. Today we're also going to be streaming by Meerkat, so that's going on right now as I'm filming this. And today we're going to make bruschetta. So I got some nice aroma tomatoes here, and that's what I like to use. Some red onion. I got some bell pepper. I got a jalapeno, some mint. I got some. I'm going to have some oregano, which I forgot to bring down. So we'll have some oregano. I got some fresh ginger. I got some fresh basil, some fresh parsley. And I have a spicy oregano, fresh oregano. Of course, we're going to have some nice baguettes, which we'll be showing you a little bit on. That's pretty simple. You're going to cut them, put them in the oven, toast them a little bit of butter, and sprinkle some fresh Parmesan, grated Parmesan on those. And so we're going to make two different types of bruschetta today. Going to have pretty much a basic one with the spicy basil. And then the other one is going to be like a fire and ice. So I'm going to use a little bit of jalapeno and a little bit and the fresh mint and see what we can come up with. So I'm going to get started here and get all my stuff put together. Started all my stuff chopped up, and we'll be ready to go. Alright, so here we go. We're cutting the tomatoes now. And a lot of different ways to cut these. I do like the aromas because they don't give you a ton of juice, but they have a lot of nice flavor. And they usually are pretty firm. If I was going to use a different tomato, I might take out some of the seeds so you don't have your bruschetta too runny. I've yet to find a good serrated knife that fits in my hand nice to do tomatoes. I would like to find one, but I don't want to spend a ton of money because I'm not a fan of spending money on knives. I know it goes against most chef's principles, but these knives are from Sam's Club. I keep them short. I don't use them for other than what they're supposed to be used for. Alright, last tomato. Now we're going to use all the oregano. we're going to use all the basil. We're going to use maybe half that onion. I don't know. We'll see what it looks like. Let me get this cleaned up and then we'll get into that onion. Let's see what we got here. So we got our red onion. Let's take this side off. Now, by the looks of this red onion, how much we're going to get out of this red onion. Might be using a that's pretty shitty. Alright, I'm not going to use red onion today. I'm going to put you on pause and I'm going to go get a regular yellow onion. Sorry about that. That red onion wasn't good. Let's try with this more like an eggplant. Okay. And we might use that other one. Pepper. That was a strong one. Alright, we got some of these herbs sorted out, and then I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so here's my fresh basil. Kind of took some big leaves, still some little ones in it. Almost like a chiffonade, if you will. Man, does that smell good. Alright, get that in my bowl. Let's go with our parsley next. And I took all these out. These are all fresh from the garden, by the way. So I rinsed them all off and then put it in my salad spinner to spin out all the water. I think what I forgot to pull out was the garlic. I'm going to chop some garlic with some kosher salt. That'll be one of those scrapers. Alright, so let's get cheating garlic. These are great. I probably should take some out and freeze them though. They're already peeled like this. And can you still see the stream over there? One of these days I'm going to roast my own garlic. I just never think about it. I'm kind of making this up as I go, which bruschetta is one of those things that you just kind of, you can do, make it up as you go. Alright, now let's get a little, try something different here. Some fresh ginger. Alright, and then we'll need a little olive oil. That's a lot of olive oil. We're just going to use a little bit just to see how that works. Let's get something to toast this with. Yeah, so you don't need a lot of olive oil. And forgot one of our main ingredients here, huh? Forgot the oregano. Definitely need some salt. Definitely taste the onion and garlic, which is good. Some more oregano. A little more salt. Oh, that wasn't good. Let's see what we got here now. Definitely. That's good. Alright. So now, I'm going to get the next step ready. Be back in a minute. Alright, welcome back to the Student's Cookery. So what I did here was, I'm going to put in a smaller bowl. I got some fresh mint from the garden, and I got a jalapeno, I'm going to take some of the bruschetta, I'm going to put it in there, and I'm going to try making some fire and ice bruschetta. Don't know how it's going to come out, but we're going to see. And then in the other bowl, we're just going to add in some spicy oregano from the garden, and we'll see how that comes out. Alright, so let me see. Probably should have put these in little bowls. Then I'm going to put about maybe half of the jalapeno there for now. I actually didn't put any pepper in, did I? So I guess by adding the jalapeno into this, I'm making salsa. But since we're going to put it on little baguettes, little sliced up baguettes, I'm still going to call it bruschetta. Fire and ice bruschetta. Now, the flavor won't be as potent right now, so I'm going to let this sit in the fridge like an hour or so before I make some of my bruschetta, before I plate and put it on some of the stuff. Let's see. Oh yeah. That's a winner. Alright. Let's take the rest. Maybe I'll put a little more in. Let's see what we got here. I don't know that I've never had the spicy oregano. Let's put a little more in the fire and ice. Put the rest in the so we get all the flavors in. Alright. Alright, so here's our spicy oregano. Let's give that a stir, see what kind of see if that makes a difference. I don't know that the spicy oregano has matured yet out there. Let's see. That's a little bit of a kick to it. So, we'll see you in a little while when I got the bread done, and we'll plate these up. Alright, welcome back to the student's cookery. My bread is done, so I just put some spray butter on there and some Parmesan cheese. So, we're going to dry down this board. I did. I'm going to dry it on a little piece so I don't waste the big pieces. So here's one for the fire and ice, and here's one for the plain bruschetta with the spicy oregano in there. So you don't need a whole lot, of course. it is just an appetizer and you don't want it to fall off. Alright, so here we go. Oh, I don't know if you can see me or not, so let's get it on a stool. Maybe get it on a stool here. Let's see here. So I got the fire and ice. Very nice. I have the mint coming out. A little bit of jalapeno. Alright, let's clear the palate. Clearing the palate with Guinness. This was a 1 Guinness cook. Alright, so let's try the bruschetta with the spicy oregano. Let's see. Oh, see? That definitely has a lot more oregano flavor. A little bit of spice, but not too bad. Alright. That was a good taste test, and I'm going to plate some of these up and show you a final plating. Alright, hope you enjoyed this video. Here's a final shot of our bruschetta. And we have our fire and ice bruschetta. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.